Hello and welcome. How you folks doing? Jason, I can always count on you to show up right on time. I appreciate you coming out. We have a really fun show tonight. It's going to be so casual. I won't be playing live, but we will be hanging out with some very dear friends who are really phenomenal musicians. And as they slowly creep in to visit the show, we'll bring them in and say hi. I've been saying their names, all of these guys' names, for the past 10, I forget how many weeks we've done. 10, yeah, 10 weeks. This is episode number 10. And I sing their praises every week because they're wonderful musicians and they are a huge part of making the music come to life. So I'm eternally grateful for their talent. All here in one place at one time, one at a time, to say hi. So you could see them. And I think you've seen many of them already in concert with various groups. You're going to say, oh, I know that guy, etc. So, yep. Hey, Jacob. Hello. How are things in Orange County? Yeah, I got to apologize. I had to move my Spaghettini's date that was June 13th. It is now one day more, June 14th, and I apologize for that. The reason is, after I chose that date of June 13th, my daughter, Catalina, said, that's the day I graduate from high school. Like, oops, I messed up the family calendar. So anyway, we had to move it a day over. So it's going to be Monday, June 14th. All our Southern California friends, please come out and see us. We'll be in the parking lot. Yes, that's right. We'll be in the parking lot, parking cars and playing music. Apparently, that's how they do the bigger shows are outside now for social distancing. Carrie, welcome. How are things in Australia? Nice to see you too. What up, Miami? Hope things are good there. You guys are on the news. It was like crazy time over there a couple weeks ago. Hope things have calmed down. Mr. Bill Heller, keyboardist for the Rippingtons and many others. Good to see you, Bill. Bill's finishing a new CD himself, and so I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot of posts from him. I had the pleasure of playing on a cut or two, and it's really nice stuff. I got a chance to preview all of the songs. Beautiful compositions. Mario, what's up? Also from Florida. This is great. I know it's past your bedtime over there in Florida. Hey, D, how you doing? Houston, right? All right. Svetlana from Russia. Wow. I don't even know what time it is over there. But thank you for coming in. Lost my place. Hello. I'm just clicking my way down. I can't do them all. I can't keep up with you guys. AJ. Let's see. From Brazil. This is exciting. Wonderful. I've never been. I'm really dying to go. Someday, when things clear up, I want to make my way down there. Oh man, Greg Karukis, the wonderful. Hey, Greg. Great for you to click in. Nice to see you. I was talking to Q, who's, for those who don't know, he's the manager over at Spaghettini's, which is a nice jazz club in Southern California that I mentioned. And he said you guys had a sold-out show there, so good for you. Let's see. Hey, Mike. Thanks for coming in. Live on the screen. Yep, I'm live on the screen. I'm here. This is like Wednesday is my teaching day, so I'm like doing classes all day long. Music appreciation, MIDI sequencing 1, jazz ensemble, all these things, and then I roll right into this show. So my Zoom chops are good and warmed up at this point. Hey, Jesse, you tried Leger reeds. I was pleasantly surprised. For those who don't know, Leger reeds are plastic reeds. And I know a lot of players who sound fantastic on them, and clarinet players as well. I've not had as good luck. I stick to old-fashioned wooden cane reeds, but good for you. If they're working for you, man, go for it. It'll probably save you hours, days, and months off your life. Add them to your life. Thanks, Bradford. Philippines, that's wonderful. Welcome. Puerto Rico, this is exciting. This is an international evening. And greetings to Rainier from Singapore. 9 a.m. Thursday morning. Not too early. I hope you're not streaming us at work. Don't get busted. Carol Kim from Connecticut. Hello. Welcome again. Folks, another Singapore login. That's wonderful, Kim. Thank you. Hey, John. John Law was my junior high school band director, and he's the one who actually taught me how to play jazz. He got me started by writing out the chord tones of the blues. And John, I was in my garage and I found the actual when I was in eighth grade, when I was 14 years old, the actual manuscript with, this is the 1 chord, this is the 4 chord, the whole thing. He taught us how to do that. I still have it, and I am still practicing it diligently. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. D, you're from Long Beach. That's right. Okay. Oh, Rainbow Lagoon is beautiful. Well, listen, without any further, we've got the greetings thing going, as we always do, and I'm so appreciative of you guys logging in. I truly am. I'm kind of giddy tonight because on this screen over here, which I'll share with you in just a second, we have some memory lane stuff. I dug through the archives and found some footage of the Coastal Axis Band, who I've been talking about for 10 weeks now, recording an older album called Peace of Mind. And I don't remember the year. If someone can chime in, that'd be great. But anyway, it's a while ago. And I've also got us behind the scenes footage of us recording the Simple Truth CD in Germany. So 2 different CDs and just behind the scenes stuff. And you know what? I was so frantically trying to get it together tonight that I wasn't able to make it all polished. So it's going to be a rough cut. And each video is about 6 minutes or something like that, just random clips of the, behind the scenes stuff. And I thought it might be interesting for you to check out how it all goes down. Let's see. But before I do that, I need to bring in some band members of Coastal Axis. I think we should start. Let's see here. I think we should start with, let's get Alan Hines in here. Alan, come on in. Alan, come on down. Look.
Right to the screen.
So I haven't seen these guys in a very long time, over a year, I suppose. But it's great to see you. And Jeff, you always look so fit. Even in these old videos, you look the same. You look like you just got off the tennis court, which I think you did in the video. And
it's
just
Botox.
now.
It's Botox. It's Los Angeles. Come on. Well, thanks. It was when you were talking, I was just realizing, man, this is a big chunk of my life. Playing with you and you being so loyal to all this, because you had many reasons to fire us through the years. And you've been so good. It's been so much fun. I think back, man, some of my favorite times of just playing music in general has been in this band, with this group of guys. I mean, your music, I used to love the Kikuya gigs.
Oh, yeah.
They were just incredible. And I mean, and the Florida gigs at Pleasure Island, man, great memories.
What Alan is talking about, he's referring to Kikuya, which was a Japanese restaurant. Of course, I love Japanese food. It was in Huntington Beach, and so does Alan. Huntington Beach. I mean, what could be better? You go there, play some jazz, you order some sushi. It was awesome. It was really great.
Geraldine.
Yeah, it was so much fun. But the reason why I call you guys over and over again is because I love the way you play. It's quite simple. I like guitar to sound that way. I like the drums to sound that way.
We have, I think, and I'm not saying this just because I'm here, but I mean, there's a great chemistry.
Yeah,
with this band, with and with whether it's Mark Stevens or whether it's Dave or both, Melvin and Dave Hooper, it's great, and it's off the stage too. I think it's why it shows on stage, maybe.
Absolutely, and you're going to see some of that. There's definitely footage of us actually laying down the tracks and having fun, but there's also a couple of cuts, we're just between the takes and we're just goofing around. But I'm a firm believer in that. And chemistry is chemistry, whether it's musical or.
Hey, I have a new CD too. I'm kidding.
Please share. Please share.
No, it's not. It's still in the incubator, but it is done. But I don't even know why I said that.
Oh no! Please, this is what this is all about. So,
but it's not really smooth jazz. I mean, there are some tracks on it with vocals, Rogerio Jardine, but I have Lenny Castro and. Jimmy Johnson, Travis Carlton, and Matt Rohde, of course, the guys who are in my band. But I have a backer for the first time in my life, so hopefully it'll come out the correct way, like maybe with a record deal of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're kind of waiting for that right now. But who knows? I mean, it may just be my own little release out of my, garage, a few months from now. But it is done. And yeah.
I wanted to
No sax on
give
it.
you, thank you for sharing that. And I wanted to give you a little plug here. Daniel, I wanted to, I'm speaking to Daniel, who's kind of running the show behind the scenes. So Alan, I noticed on the YouTubes and the Facebooks that you have a clinic of some sort where it's going to be like a guitarist can pay a fee to attend the clinic.
This is, you want me to talk about it really quick?
Sure.
Yeah, it's me. I made friends with this guitar player from a band called Zen Den years ago, a guy named John Harrington. And we were always this kind of mutual admiration society. He'd come into town with Donald or Michael McDonald. We'd get together and have coffee. He'd get me into the show. And then he heard some of my tracks from my new CD, which I was talking about, which I'm super proud of. And he freaked out. And so about 11 months ago, we started doing these things after the lockdown. We called them at first the Sanity Master classes because we were just like, we had like 200 guys on a Zoom class sitting in Australia in their man caves all over the world with their guitars. So we just kind of wanted to keep some kind of conversation going. That was the initial idea. And then we changed the format. We said, hey, we can probably make some money doing this and it'd be more fun if we just, have exclusive like 20 or 30 guys show up. So what we do, we choose 2 songs this month. It's Sunny and Mercy, Mercy. And we make a 2-minute backing track. Both of us, John and I both do. We send it to the students. They pay a fee. We send them the charts. We send them our notes on how we sold it, clips of us playing it, clips of us talking about it, clips of other people playing the songs. And then they submit their playing over these tracks back to us. And we listen to them all in a Zoom conference. And we also have a special guest. We had Steve Lukather. We had Robin Ford. We had Scott Henderson. So we always have like a special guest join in. So it's always a surprise for some kid in Australia to hear his song being played while Robin Ford is listening. So that's the whole concept, is to have, just to keep a little guitar community together and a chance for us to make a little extra money at home too, of course.
I think it's wonderful. How long is that clip? I don't even know how long it is. It's a pretty short little, like an advertisement thing, right? That little clip that was from Facebook. Hey,
yeah, on Facebook. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Daniel, go ahead and play that so we can see.
That's cool.
Nice.
Well, that's very nice of you to play that. That's
nice.
The cool thing is that you get more than you get. Like the students get critiqued by Robin Ford, which is friggin' incredible. But they also hear stories. Hear Dean Parks telling stories about playing with Michael Brecker and telling them about the steps ahead, or to hear Scott Henderson talking about Chick Corea, or to hear Robin Ford talking about Joni Mitchell and Miles Davis.
It's worth the price of admission, as far as I can.
Yeah, it's only like $2,000 to join. Okay. It's like $125. It's really affordable and it's fun for all of us.
Good for you. That's wonderful.
Thank you for plugging that. That's cool.
Absolutely. Hey, let's bring in some more folks here. Again, I've been saying their names for so long on the show because I guys, I didn't tell you this. I was using our tracks to play to, tracks to play on the live show, and I would always introduce the band as if you're playing with me. So. On the drums. So from Southern California, let's bring in Dave Hooper and say hello to Dave.
Hello, hello.
Look at Dave.
Hi, Dave Hooper.
He's
Hooperlicious. Jeff, Alan.
He's Hooperlicious.
Hooperlicious. Oh, goodness. I forgot to play your theme song. Darn it. Hold on.
Oh, do you have it? Oh.
I have it. So, Dave, you can
set it up.
Yeah.
Set it up, Jeff.
Let's see. Wait, before I do it, make sure I have it. Hold on. Oh, I don't have it.
Oh man.
We'll talk about other stuff as I try to find it on my hard drive. Anyway, Dave, I first met Dave playing with in a club in Southern California called Studio Cafe in Balboa.
That's right.
Tyrone Anthony. And the thing about Dave was your reputation preceded you because I didn't know you, had never played with you, and everyone was like the buzz, like, oh, we got a new drummer. He's good. He's really good. And then everyone said, Hooper, like specifically me, they said, you'll love him. You'll love him. Like, okay, cool. I'm looking forward to it. And then sure enough, we finally got to play together. And it was like this, my friend.
Man.
It was just you complete me, Dave.
Oh, Jeff. I'm touched. Yeah, well, I want to echo what Alan was saying, which was like we all seem to become fast friends, and the loyalty and this group has been together, and we'll go these long stretches without seeing each other, and then we'll get together and either play or record. And it's like we just got off tour for a summer, and then we were just going in to record. We're all, it's a good assembly of
it's like a
players
family, it's like a
personalities.
Yeah, absolutely.
Family reunion without my sister.
I'll play the part of your sister. Not to worry. Not to worry.
Oh my God.
Hey, folks, while you're listening here, if I know you're going to recognize these faces, and in a minute you're going to recognize they're playing. But if you had any questions for any of them, please just put it in the chat, and I'll pop them in. Dave has played with so many people. He's been on, like I mentioned, all of the cruises and the multiple artist shows, and had to learn hundreds and hundreds of tunes.
Yeah. It taxes the memory for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, like in smooth jazz, we joke that there's really only a couple of different drum beats to smooth jazz. The songs can be very different, but if you really just look at the drummers, we're all doing, one of three things. So, it's
what are those three things? What are those three
subtleties? Things? Well, there's the four on the floor.
Give it to me. What does it sound like?
That's boom, 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 boom.
And
then there's the happy smooth jazz.
A little swing there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what. Then it's just they're simple like that. The drum beats, but I think I don't want to downplay it all, but it's.
Jeff, did Ronnie text you? Ronnie just texted and said that he's sorry.
Yeah, please say hello. Ronnie Gutierrez says hello. Yeah. And then Melvin is my.
Yes.
Okay. Hey,
you're the first one to go anyway.
Thank you for those bad beats there, Dave.
I liked your Hip Hop Nova. That was a new one, though. You're always good for some new spin on what we're doing because honestly, I think you relied the line between smooth jazz and really just contemporary jazz and that kind of thing. So you'll always try to twist it a little.
Dave, do you know Bill Heller's asking? Do you know Boots and Pants?
Yeah, I've known it as pea soup, pea soup, pea soup, pea soup. But yeah, boots and pants.
I was thinking of Cynthia Noji. Sorry.
Okay, let's bring in Melvin Davis. Melvin Davis, come on down.
Sorry.
There he is.
What's up, fellas? What's going on, gentlemen?
I thought you were going to appear as your emoji that you had sent us.
Oh man, I can't get it together on the iPad.
I wonder if I can.
I think I can. Let me work on it too.
Are you serious? You can do it, Dave? Really?
I think. Oh wait, it's a movie. I don't know. We'll see.
Can you share? Can you get the audio? Doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Oh my god.
That's too funny, man.
That's Melvin Davis if he were a cartoon. I think it's pretty darn accurate.
That's a Melvin look.
Oh man! Yay!
Folks, I hope you don't mind if we indulge ourselves with a little reunion. We haven't seen each other for a year. Melvin, Melvin,
Yes.
can you turn up your mic a little bit? Turn up your mic a little bit.
You can't hear me? Okay. Can you hear me now?
Can I get more bass in the monitors?
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
A little better. A little
Okay,
better.
hold on.
So I was
Hold
going to
on a
ask you when I was texting you whatever, yesterday or whatever, you
Yeah.
said, hey, I'm right in the middle of a gig, or not gig, or preparing for a gig with Shaka Khan. CK, I assume you mean Shaka Khan and not my wife, Shante Kashiwa.
Calvin Klein.
Yeah, Calvin Klein, exactly. Yeah, there's some just kind of popped up out of nowhere, and which I'm not always happy about, but you know, it's that season where you
Because you have
sit
to put your
in.
pants on and get out of your house.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, yeah. So something just kind of popped up out of nowhere. So I'm sort of in the scramble mode now, trying to get it all together. Yeah.
Okay, well, but are you performing as a band with Shaka?
Yeah. It's actually a trio or quartet. We're actually doing some jazz stuff. But I mean, you know, it's a private.
Jazz.
Wait a minute, where's the camera at? Yeah. Yeah, it's in Miami somewhere, or you know, DeSantis, or what's his name is?
DeSantis, yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
That's my boy.
If he'll let us in.
Oh my goodness. Here we go.
We're not doing politics. We're not doing politics.
Oh boy.
Politics, okay.
We're just doing music. If anyone follows Alan Hines on Facebook, you know he's got opinions.
Yes.
Well, you know, it's a passion for sure. I believe in a lot of stuff. You know, it's interesting. It has nothing to do with music, but I was actually on a Zoom call with Representative Cicilline, David Cicilline from Rhode Island, who's one of the Trump impeachment lawyers. I got invited on this like kind of exclusive 10 people, like, you know, talking to him about the issues. It's a long story how I got on there, but I was in the Hollywood Squares with him, you know, and they actually took a few of my questions, which is pretty exciting.
That's cool. Well, you're a learned scholar of politics, that's for sure.
I don't know. I just find things piss me off, and I voice it, you know. So
I feel you. I get
I don't
that.
shut up. Some people are more politically correct than I am, which is probably a thing I should learn, but I haven't.
Well, speaking of politically correct, let's bring on our next band member. I call him a band member, even though he hasn't actually played live. But he's
nice segue.
Always in the works. Dave Kohanski, come on in. There he is.
Go!
DJ!
What's up, man? Go!
So let me just say very simply that I mentioned, like I said, I mention all the band members every week when I play a song. I tell people who's on the track so they can know your names. And the name that keeps coming up for composition is Dave Kohanski, because
Co's in the house.
So many of the songs that I love to play, including the Otley song, Because of You. I mean, there's a long, long list of songs you've either co-written or just written by yourself. And I'm so
KO with the silent C. What's up, man?
That's it.
Dave. Nice. Nice.
Man, it's been a while.
You got some love from Jay Taylor. Melvin Davis.
What up, Jay? What's cracking, man? Yes,
So I love telling the story of Dave, and so I've told it once before, but I'm going to say it again because you're in here, so we can watch his face turn red.
Oh no! Here we go.
So the Rippingtons were in the height of their touring, you know, all over the place. We're at Shank Hall in Milwaukee, and we finished playing, and we're all sweaty, and we're going to the tour bus, you know, when we're actually on a tour bus, and this skinny kid, holding a cassette tape that was wet from the rain, is shivering in the rain. And as I go to the bus, he goes, "My name is Dave, and I this is my demo tape. I would love it if you'd listen to it." And it's like, "Sure, great." And we talked a little bit. Nice kid, and I do mean kid. And I went in immediately and put it in the cassette player in the bus, and was blown away by the music. It was beautiful. It was as beautiful as the music he creates today. And I asked him, "How did you produce this?" And he said, "I have one synthesizer, a Korg M1, which has got limited polyphony, by the way, for you techies out there, which means it can't do a lot of MIDI notes at the same time." He cleverly was able to craft this piece and maximize the synthesizer's potential because he knew what he wanted out of it. And I was blown away. And Dave, you've only gotten better since then. You started at excellent and you've only gotten better.
Thank you.
So welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to have the call. I'm glad to keep getting the call. I take nothing for granted. So
you had last time I talked to you, you mentioned you've done. We don't have enough time on the show to go through everyone's career because you guys have done so well. But we'll start with the most recent stuff, I suppose. I had mentioned before that you were the MD for the live American Idol show, which made you responsible for getting all the music together and the band together, right?
Yeah, that was 10 years of that. And that was, I forget when it started, but it was a long time. But it was a cool experience because I got to see a lot of these people that we see now when they were literally just starting out.
In the dressing room.
Literally. Yeah. I mean, so it's really cool to see them now, the progression that they've made, and to be there at the start of their careers is definitely something I look back on fondly. So it's a cool experience.
Oh man, you have an ear for detail. I remember you transcribed Dave Hooper's drum performance of
Gee, how do you remember that?
I can't forget it. And I want to know if you have the MIDI file. I want that.
Yeah.
So for folks, MIDI programming is really meticulous, and you have to get samples of the hi-hat, and the snare, and the tom, and the kick, and you have to program each of them where they go. He took the time to listen to Dave Hooper's performance, which is outstanding on Remember Catalina, and he copied it digitally using MIDI technology, and it was pretty amazing. So I was impressed.
Yeah, I didn't forget why we even did that, but
that sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Was that like a drum solo they did together? Ronnie and Dave did together? Is that what you're talking about?
No, it was just like the drum performance of Remember Catalina, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Because Ronnie's not here, but I remember Dave and Ronnie had that really cool thing worked out.
Folks,
yeah, but we had something really worked out on Saratoga too. Me and who?
Still do. Like, we can go year-long stretches, and then we get together like, yeah.
We're gonna hear the aforementioned Saratoga in just a second. Before we do, would you folks? You've been so patient listening to us reminisce here. I want to get to some music, not an actual song per se, but the making of a song. Would that be okay for you? I'm gonna share my screen over here and play some behind the scenes of us making an older album called Peace of Mind. It's like a what is it? It's under 6 minutes, I think, video, and it's just clips of us.
Did I have hair then?
So here we go. I'm going to go here. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go here. Now you'll see here. This is Final Cut Pro. This is how recent this is. I haven't even had a chance to render it, so we're still in edit mode. Here we go. And this is Alan. He just had come back from tennis.
What?
Yeah.
Man, why did I sell that guitar?
You look good, but you smell horrible.
Great guitar.
You sold
Some
it,
what?
Alan?
The Collins. A really top of the line Collins guitar.
And this is Dobro.
I sold that one too. God damn it. I have the same deluxe reverb. Awesome. The best amp in the world. Same shoes. Yeah, man. That's some exciting stuff.
Here's Greg Matheson. This is Greg. Greg laid down some B3 organ. He's the master of the B3.
There was a flat 5 in that chord, wasn't
there? It was a sharp 9. Last chord, sharp 9.
There wasn't a flat 5. Close up on the hair.
That's the signature, I think.
Patty still looks exactly the same.
Cut
Woo!
Melvin actually has a lovely singing voice, but when he plays bass, it's really kind of Grover.
Before he wore glasses.
Yes, that is a 7-string bass.
Oh, you captured me moaning, huh?
Oh, it's a
Bromberg?
Brian Bromberg's place.
Brian Bromberg produced this.
That's right. Who's that lurking in the background?
Mark Stevens here on keyboards.
Before he started wearing wigs.
Pre-ponytail, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He bought it from Bobby Caldwell.
Hey, what's up, Jason?
Okay, see what happens.
What up, Jacqueline?
The music thing really worked.
Lady J.
Funky muted, yeah, all that.
I should start dyeing my hair again.
Very nice.
Takes months off of me. Okay, we'll try that.
Is that a telly?
Really, 67 Telly Lake Placid Blue. I sold.
I like the telly. I like the telly.
I don't know. I thought it was. Is it Lake Placid Blue?
Yeah, well, you can't tell in that picture, but it is.
What about
One
the
more
two
time.
pegs?
My famous. Yeah, I may as well just hang a sign around my neck. One more time.
Don't we all?
Oh, remember that? I love this intro.
I love that guitar.
Yeah, me too. I wish I still had it.
You got rid of that one too, Alan?
Oh, God. I know where it is. Punch in again right there.
That second half of the melody. Play the second half of the melody the second time.
Tamakali. The Tamakali mixing?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
That's nice.
Their hit is on 3. So
That's the Crusaders, right, Jeff?
Nick Lane. Who was that?
Nick Lane and Ken Ross on flugelhorn here. Nice.
Double.
Nice.
Were you not in the session, Jeff?
I was on the left. Okay, Brian, we're wrapping up phase 1 of our operation, Peace of Mind.
Piece of Jeff Kashiwa, piece of
I can't put this on the internet now. And how do you feel that it went?
Jeff Kashiwa, piece of mind.
It went really well.
It's you. It's slamming, man. It's packed full of hits, chock full of hits. It's full of hits.
And you're full of
No, piece of mind, man. It's gonna be a smash. I'm telling you.
Okay, there's that one. Where's that one?
Smashing.
Peace of Mind. Now, gentlemen, let's see. I'm actually going to start this thing here.
Do you ever talk to Bromberg?
We Facebook occasionally, here and there. I'm going to start this one with Kohanski. Dave, you're going to laugh. This is your apartment way back when, before you moved.
What?
You know, to tell you the truth, I don't even know if anyone's still watching us right now.
I wouldn't blame them.
What's on Netflix? Let's get
Yeah,
on
right.
So, if folks have tuned in because they're here to hear a little sampling of the new CD, we're definitely going to get to that. Absolutely, we're going to get to that. I'm very pleased with it, and then we're going to. And these guys haven't even heard the mixes yet. So let me start with this.
I remember that.
This is
Here we are in the Kokoki Studios.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, this is where music takes place, doesn't it, Dave?
It's spacious.
In Santa Clarita?
Let me
Yeah.
get slow.
Like it's like a pod.
Most of it's
We're rewriting
Man,
What
I'm
was
trying to
that?
remember where it was.
New Light with the more traditional African-y vibe.
yes. Because when you think of African-y and authentic African,
You think
vibe,
smooth jazz.
You think Racine, Wisconsin.
Oh my God.
which is what
Yeah,
Dave is-
right.
Okay.
You want a hot dog or no?
Or no. Yeah, this was like right after I moved here, man.
I like this tune. It's happy.
Come on.
Okay, so let me explain
That's
what's
crazy.
going on here. Yeah, isn't that funny? So,
Man.
Dave, are you left-handed or right-handed?
Which me or Dave?
No, you, Dave.
Confusing. Dave 1 or Dave 2?
Right.
Dave Kohanski.
I'm right-handed, but kind of both, but right-handed, basically.
You're so fast with the numbers on the left hand. Okay, so now we're gonna. That was at Dave's place in California, his old place. Now we're gonna jump to Germany. Dave.
My summer home in Germany now.
Dave Kohanski had
God.
co-written a few songs for the CD called "Simple Truth," and then the native language label, headed by Joe Sherbine, was nice enough to fund a trip for all of us,
And the
including
great
our producer,
Lowe.
right here, the late great Chuck Lowe, to travel to Germany, Bonn, Germany, all of us, to get away from home, which was LA at the time, and go to Germany to commune, to be together, to eat together, and then to spend all day in the studio. So we created an album called Simple Truth. And so this is a video, super fast, just clips of the ongoing. So enjoy. Here we go.
Second page. You have ending 1 and 3 of C2. Do you see that?
Yeah.
That should look the same as the second ending on page 1.
Something's breaking up over there where you're at,
They should look just like the second ending of.
He's been playing guitar. He said.
This should look like that.
We're still working on the arrangement here.
This quarter,
Here you
that's an
guys.
eighth,
Oh, you bastards.
tied
changed.
to a dotted quarter, and then an eighth. Fall offs.
Like that.
Yep, make that an
Hey,
eighth
Chuck?
tied to a half.
In the future, all changes need to be faxed to my manager. He faxes it to the label, and then the label faxes it to me, and I'll fax it to you.
Make it bigger. And things with Melvin where it's doubled, maybe up down an octave sometimes.
Look at that computer monitor.
That's huge.
Like
Huge.
chorus is like not all the time, but like as the tune grows, like towards the end, let's get some like gospel-y, low growly notes out of it, just so we get a wider spectrum of sound. Yeah, we got it. Control this.
Guys, that was killer take. Come in and listen to it. Great. Fantastic. Yeah.
That'd be slamming.
Yeah, first man down. That's keeper.
Ah,
Cooper
man.
with hair.
That's
Oh
keeper.
boy.
Keeper. This is
Very
keeper.
Look at that.
Hilarious.
You put this figure in the chorus, and we got to the second page. that maybe you should add to the first time.
You think so?
Make it, well, it's so cool. You know, tell me something you don't like, then I'm not going to be happy. And Melvin, you want a piece of paper and pencil to take some numbers?
Yeah.
And you too, Mark. I think that was a good take. I think we should fix it.
I should have got more comfortable.
Who?
Yeah, Mel. Man, that was cool.
Yeah. Go. Go.
Having fun?
Very much fun. Wunderbar.
Fun.
Yeah, the track's on great now.
Now that we've been born home in Germany, my hair, you'll notice, is doing a Beethoven thing. It's
There we go.
What's going on?
Oh, it's so gay.
Wow.
Written by Dave Kohanski every weekend.
the thumbs up.
I'd like to say hello to my friend Helmut. Hello, Helmut.
That's a great day. Go you?
And what?
Oh, you the captain?
He's playing zither.
Oh my God.
I remember that.
Wow. Come on.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Jeff, the most memorable part of that session was we did a track and then we all went in to listen, and Chuck had found all this like rubber gloves and a dust mop, and you guys remember that? Yeah. He's like, well, if I feel like doing housework, we've done our job. You know? You remember that?
Okay, so
oh boy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. That's awesome.
It's kind of fun.
God, man, we got history, dude. That's amazing.
Me too. You know what I didn't have time for was all the after the day of recording, we go to that restaurant that would actually stay open for us, and because there was no one else there except for us, and have dinner. It was the best. It was the best. It was really nice. Folks, I'm going to, because you've been so patient with putting up with all our antics, I'm going to search my hard drive right now. Bill Heller was asking, do you have any footage of tracking the new album? Of course I do. So let's see here. Tell you what. While I look for it, let's start the listening party. So the new album is called Sunrise, featuring these gentlemen here, everybody you've seen and met. We're going to actually have a listening party. No video quite yet, as I look for the other video. So Carrie says, "Hi, Ellen's kitty." Is that
This is my baby, my soulmate, Boo. On cue.
What's up?
Okay, so what I'm going to play for you now, in terms of listening, we're gonna, like I said, it's a listening party. Everyone, grab your drinks. We're going to start the celebration now. So, the new album is called Sunrise. My wife is upstairs finishing the album cover. The mixing and mastering engineer Young Lee is in South Korea finishing the last couple of details. We're done with this baby. And so I would like to play for you now a song written by Dave Kohanski called Giving In. And in the middle features a wonderful bass solo by Melvin Davis.
Yes, amazing.
Dave, did you, by the way, this is a bit of business, folks. Did you send me a Sibelius file of the new arrangement yet or not?
Me, Dave, or Dave?
Dave.
Change our names, man. Too many Daves.
Right.
Dave's not here, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. I sent you something.
I think you might have.
Yeah, I think I sent you a
Clay
version of the new arrangement.
Clay Connor, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Clay?
Wonderful saxophone player.
That Dave, though.
Yeah. So no video for this one because I already played a video of me playing.
Right.
They've seen me play. So we're gonna actually just listen to this, folks. This is. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell the band. You can't talk during from this part of the show because we're now. This is like the Wizard of Oz. We're now going to go into stereo. Stereo.
Whoa.
Here's Giving In.
Yeah.
Oh, all I have to
Man.
say is thank you
guys-
for that, gentlemen. That's some good music.
Yeah, Dave.
Could I get in on measure 36? Could I get in?
We can, listen. There's a mastering session that's happening in 5 minutes. You can punch
I
in.
know what I do. I'm feeling it.
Oh
Clay
my
Con-
God.
wait, Clay Connor, you're saying he has a different story. Clay Connor is a buddy of Dave Kohanski's. He's saying he gave Dave the cassette to me. No, you didn't. Dave gave it to me. Am I wrong? Am I remembering it wrong? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
The cassette was given.
Exactly. Kohanski, you're a talented bro. You're a good writer.
You guys took that song like to a level that I hadn't even like imagined. So
I have a big delay now.
Well, let's check in with our 4 people that are still listening.
Our listener.
Jason says, I think there's like 5 claps there. Thank you, Jason. And Carol has a number of claps and some dumplings.
Dumplings.
Oh yeah, I think the people love it. I think they're feeling it. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about Pleasure Island for a moment, folks.
Wow. Good see me.
Carol, did I date you?
Oh my God.
Carol, Alan wants to know if you guys. That's how he remembers it. We recorded the entire track. Yes, it started. This given in redo. Let me just explain. Oops. Let me explain what happened here. So, there I was minding my own business, and then Melvin texts me and says, "Hey, can you give me the tracks to Given In? He's with the bass company. He wants to demo the bass, and he thought that would be a good song to demo the bass with. And so he said, "Could you please send me the tracks?" Right? Am I right? And I sent you the Given In tracks, which started this new CD. It started the whole thing going. And he said, "Let's go back and do some of these old songs." And he loves Kohanski. After that, he asked for Saratoga. Am I right?
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we re-recorded that. We used Mark Antoine. Sorry, Alan. No offense.
How do I get off here? Who?
Yeah. Is the audio on stereo? We're kind of like.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Hello.
I'm sorry, folks. I always forget because I can't hear them. I'm so sorry to have voices.
Yeah, I'm having a drink. I'll play you some Mark Antoine.
Alan has left his apartment.
Oh my God. He's like, that's it. Mark Antoine.
That's it. I'm good. See all those guitars next to me?
Wow, what a brotherhood.
Then my cat will now take over.
I apologize, folks, for the echoes. We'll edit that out later. Carol Kim says, "Saw you guys at Jazz when you were boys."
We were babies.
Yeah, we were young.
I remember carving some of those heads. I forget what song it was, but it was definitely on an ADAT you brought there, and we were doing it in the actual condos at Pleasure Island, which I can't,
We recorded the original Given In.
That's what I mean, right?
ADATs.
ADATs, exactly.
For you tech guys out there, I had a Rode microphone.
That is crazy.
Cheap Australian. When I say cheap, I mean expensive. It's a very good microphone made in Australia by the company called Rode, R-O-D-E. And it was the sensation. And I had one that I traveled with into a Behringer mixer, which is not the best.
Fine quality.
Affordable. Into an ADAT to record that song. And actually, Dave Kohanski recorded one of his keyboard solos in a car when we were traveling.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wow.
It's just like, why? Just to see if we could do it.
Right.
Coraline.
It's crazy how that stuff seems like a lifetime ago, yet
yeah, but that
it
was
still
probably,
seems like yesterday.
that was probably some of the most
Absolutely.
fun I've had, man, as a
Yeah.
group. I
Yeah.
could every time
Totally.
Jeff said we're going back to the to Disney,
Oh, yeah.
let's go. Totally fun
Stay at
for
those
me.
cows, so great.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, and folks, thank you for Billy. Billy had mentioned echoes. Thank you for that.
Yes, Pleasure Island was a Disney thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's correct. I forget to switch my buttons here, so please chime in. Don't be afraid to tell me, "Hey, stupid, turn off the echo thing." Pleasure Island. Let me explain to everyone listening. Pleasure Island was a jazz. It was a club that they turned into a jazz club for certain nights, and we were regulars there. And the cool thing about that was that people from all over the world would come to Disney World in Orlando to go to Disney World, and then they come to the Pleasure Island to see some jazz. So we had an audience from, as we do right now, from Ireland, from Brazil, from Spain, etc. It was absolutely wonderful. The only thing was
show jazz band.
the only thing was we do these short sets, 45-minute sets,
Yeah.
right? Tiny, with a what was an hour break in between or something. So it would take us a month to play a gig.
Yeah.
Dave Kohanski, did you ever do those? You did those.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, those are the last live shots I have of you.
That was probably the last time I actually played live.
Played live.
Played live at all.
Is
Yeah.
that why
No, you went to Europe.
I did go to Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a testament to the hang in music, right? Most people just see the performance or whatever, but we're on the road for a long time, and those gigs with the long breaks,
Yeah.
they're hanging out. There was like an arcade. I think we got play in. They'd shoot fireworks off. It was a very weird gig in Florida, but it was great. Long hang time, and we all lived in that condo together, like a 5-bedroom condo, and
New condos.
Yeah, it was
next to each
cool.
other, yeah.
yeah.
This is an interesting group because we've been together for very many years, so many albums, and I've called them to plead for them to share their talents because I like the way they play. Simple as that. They play it how I'm hearing the music, and the funny thing is, as the finances and whatnot would have it, quite often I fly by myself to a place to play with that band there. That's just kind of the way the business has changed, just to be able to pull off a gig. But I always record with these guys because this is the message I want to send. This is the specific message I want to send. Like when I'm running a song, I'm thinking, if I can be so bold, I think I model myself the way that Duke Ellington thought. I'm not saying that I'm Duke Ellington. I'm just saying I mirror the way he thinks, is that I hear this person in this part. And so I'll write for that person. Do you follow what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
It helps me get it out. It helps me. If Dave's going to play, he's going to do this. And if Melvin's with him, he's going to do this, etc. And then Alan will probably fill here, and I understand how you play. So it's vitally important that I have you specifically on these songs.
Yeah, and in this environment, it's nice to know that because you can actually do a bass track and send it to you and not have you coming back like, well, I kind of heard it. It's like you already know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because those are the challenging ones.
Marc Antoine, what?
Okay. More music from my friends. We just heard Given In. Dave Kohanski. Nice tune.
Yeah,
dude.
Dave.
Do you know that I've played that every concert since you've written it?
Wow.
Every one. I never get tired of playing it.
And it was funny. I was remembering, like, even though it's been ages since I've played it, live, like a lot of the stuff that I'm doing now is like composition for whatever, television or film or like small projects, that kind of stuff or whatever, but not a lot of live playing. But I can guarantee you, if we were to play that song, I'd be looking at Hooper. I'd be looking at exactly the same times when we'd always look at each other.
Yeah.
And all the little kicks and all the little things that we would do, even though like 20 years have passed, that stuff, you don't forget it, and that's all in the music, even subliminally. We add those little kicks and those little flavors in there that are just,
man.
Yeah.
Dave and I laughed the whole gig because we're just reading each
yeah.
other.
You guys have a communication, absolutely.
Yeah.
Little inner things that we just developed over the years, like little things we do in unison. They're not part of the music. It was just, and it happened with all of us. They would we'd latch on to something that Kohanski did, and we were like, okay, we're doing that with him next time. And then it became a thing, and it has never been notated. It's just part of what we do. Yeah.
And we'll always remember.
And then Alan will say, okay, you guys keep that there because I got something I want to say over on the top of it.
Overruled. Hey, Alan, fans want to know, what are you eating?
Fans
Gelston's bolognese lasagna.
And how do I, a man over 50, way over 50, approaching 60, stay in shape like you do?
Well, Jeff, thanks to a pandemic you might have heard of, I've been playing tennis like 6 days a week. So nothing else to do. You're 40 feet away from the other guy, so I'm playing a lot of tennis. But I don't know if I'm in that great shape.
I love it.
Then again, my alcohol consumption has gone a little higher than it normally would have been.
Actually, hey folks, take a moment.
I'm sorry.
There's no shame here.
Alcohol
in the chat, folks, tell me your pandemic drink, your go-to drink during the pandemic. Just you might say red wine, you might say martini. I want to hear from you, the three people that are listening right now. Okay, so and while you do that, I'm going to play "The Night Is Young." It's a song that I wrote over at that piano right behind me right there, starting with the chorus chords, which are only two tonal areas that are separate but equal. And so anyway, I'm going to play this right now. This is from the new CD Sunrise. It's called "The Night Is Young." And actually, if you listen, you might find it on XM Satellite Radio.
Mark Anton?
Speaking of, no, this is you. This is all you, baby.
Oh, well.
And speaking of XM Satellite, I'm going to be doing something that they call the Craft Room, which is where I get a chance to share with you, I don't know, 4 or 5 of songs that have influenced me over the years. And that'll be, I'm going to record that next week, and it'll be up on satellite at some point. But anyway, until then, here is "The Night Is Young" from the brand new CD Sunrise. Everybody stare at my bandmates because they're on this. And Dave Kohanski helped me arrange the song and co-produce the song. Thank you, Dave.
My pleasure.
Go!
Jeez.
Going?
Hey,
come on, man. It's been a while since I see you, dude.
Man.
Wait,
and it's awesome to see you.
Yeah, man.
Wait. I'm sorry, folks. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I forgot to change that stereo mode.
Oh.
That was late.
And then someone remind me to take it
You
off.
guys do that panel. Get love panel again. Hey. Hello, echo. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's it. Woo!
Dave, is that keyboards?
Yes.
Stereo.
Awesome.
Stereo. Cool.
And guitar.
Thank you for reminding me. Please remind me every time. So, thoughts on the mix, folks
I
out
love
there.
it. Oh, sorry.
Very nice.
That's nice.
Oh, thank you so much, Jason and Jacqueline.
Yeah, I know
Yes.
we added a
Jay.
bunch of stuff to it, but I like it.
Lady J. Hi,
So-
Carrie.
I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I wasn't listening.
Um,
No, I'm kidding. Sounded great.
Let's see.
Yeah, Bill. Exactly.
Bill loves the bass clarinet.
Bass
Of course.
clarinet.
Thank you so much, Bill. I'm glad you heard that bass clarinet. And Carol King gives
I would agree with that.
thumbs up. That's a Highway 1 vibe. That's for sure. It's driving music. For those of you interested, that is the tempo that I walk at, 120 BPM. Also, the John Philip Sousa tempo. Just so you know.
Yeah. March tempo.
76 trombones in the big parade.
No, but I wrote that song over at that piano right there, and
Tell you what.
you know what, folks, I got to tell you something. When I went to record, I would like to think of myself as totally prepared, totally professional. That's never the case ever. And so I set a studio recording date with Dave Hooper, who's a very busy person. And I said, it was X date, and he showed up on time, and I didn't finish the charts to let him know what the hell was going on. So he goes, it's okay, roll it. I know what to do. And he played so many arrangements. I know what's going to happen. But it was beautiful. And without charts, he could hear his way through it. And that's why I love you, Dave. It's like
Jeff.
You get me.
Well, a little bit of radar, just having worked together so long, and it's, I don't know, it's like there's a sensibility about where you go and what you do, and I love it. So
yeah,
I a lot of times I'm just guessing, and I'm lucky. Like what goes on in my head isn't really showing on my face. Like woo.
It's funny, but and Mr. Dave Kohanski had a lot to do with the production of that song and the arrangement of that song. So many great ideas that
Thank you.
take it from a certain place to just open it up.
Yeah. Well,
Man.
the bones were there, so it's like it's easy to see where the possibilities when it's such a good foundation to build off of. Yeah, because if that's not happening, none of it's going to happen. So
now, this next song I'd like to spin for us is called Deep Waves. And the reason why I'm going to play this one is because it really features just the band, just the people you see here on the screen. Actually, with the exception, sorry, Kohanski, you're not on this one. This is Mark Stevens.
is Mark Ant? Okay.
That's my line.
Sorry.
Move aside, Dave. I'm going to play the piano.
The reason why I like this one, I thought I'd play it, is because I haven't played it yet. And it was written by a good friend of mine, a wonderful vocalist named Jane Devaney, who you guys don't know. And, boo. And basically, it's us doing our thing. And this is going to feature everyone you see on screen. I'm sorry, ignore the Dave Kohanski. It's going to be Mark Stevens on keyboard.
It's okay. I'm a fan of Mark's, so this is
There's another one we're featured on.
And here we go. This is called Deep Waves. And it's deep waves, not water, but like deep waves of joy, of love. It's a religious thing. Here we go. Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. Someday,
I'm devastated right now. Completely devastated.
I'm so sorry. Okay, folks,
Dude, this is what to me.
I want to take a moment. This is a free show.
Freak show.
Cool. Nice.
Oh,
Very nice. Very nice.
Stereo.
so there we go. Then we're back to talking.
Get him,
I'm so
Dave.
sorry.
Get him.
You must understand. There's like it's it would be nice to have like a one button to push, but you have to go deep into the menu of this thing called StreamYard to talk and then to play stereo music. So anyway, that's why I sometimes make mistakes. But thank you for that one. That was a cool one. Our producer Daniel said probably play like 3 songs, but I might play 4 songs. So that was our third song. Folks, how are you doing out there? I'm asking you, not the band, the people that are listening, the 4 of you that are still listening. How you doing? You good? Everybody good? I'm just checking in with them. Jason says he loves it. Oh, thank you so much.
Bourgeois?
Bourgeois. He's up in BC. Actually, absolutely. It's traveling music, Jacqueline. Thank you, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Thank you so much. Bill, I want to have you as a guest on one of these shows to explain your rig to all the keyboard players out there. Do we have music coming in from somebody? Who's that? That's not me.
Not me.
What?
That's hilarious.
Folks, I don't know what's happening. Who's got music happening? It's not me.
Not I. That's not us.
Boo.
I have no idea who
You
that
guys
is.
sound great on this.
Oh, it's George Harrison. But I don't know who's playing it.
Man.
Well, host has. I have no idea what's happening here.
This is
well,
weird.
let's listen to George Harrison as we discuss the next
Background music.
Yeah, this. So seriously, no.
How many clubs have we played where the background music was on while we were performing?
Oh, dude.
We're like, oh, just ignore it.
They'll stop once we start, you know.
Yeah. Between
So-
that and the blenders behind the bar.
I'm so curious.
The mixers.
ballads.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Margarita time, right in the middle.
Folks, I'm sorry, I've lost complete control of the show. I have no
Drown
idea.
it out with the new record.
This is
CD.
very interesting. Well, folks,
No, really. Who's the Alan? Are you playing that?
oh, is that you? I'm going to meet you.
I think Alan just played.
No, I'm not playing it. No.
Well, this
Okay.
is some music unrelated to my music. It's lovely.
Well, Jeff, can't you mute from your side?
I don't know. Folks, you're witnessing a calamity.
Professional show business.
A cacophony.
We're all out of practice, so it's been a year.
Allow me to. You're watching real television here. Allow me to text our producer, and I'm going to say 3 letters: WTF.
Yeah. Daniel, it's private chat. What?
Not so private.
Yeah, let's get it out there.
There goes what's happening.
Really?
It says it's you.
It's not.
I love it. Never a dull moment.
Oh, problem resolved. I have no idea. That's not even my vibe. Sorry, folks.
Are you sure it's off?
Yeah,
We're back.
it's off.
We're back.
Thank you.
Okay. Awesome.
Thank you.
And we're back.
What I was saying was, we'll cut that all off. As we bring the show to close, we've gone so over, but there has to be one song that completes the song, completes the album, and that is a song that's a redo called Saratoga.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, Alan. This is featuring Mark again. I'm sorry.
Do not get up.
Leave the cat though. Leave the cat.
Alan, I'm gonna spin it right now. I'm
gonna get a picture of Mark and put it on the screen.
I'm sorry, Alan. Come back. We love you. Okay.
This is gonna be great.
Here we go. Saratoga.
Dave is a tech.
I got it. Alan has left. Go. Saratoga in stereo. Yes.
Old school.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on.
man.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
Yeah, man.
You sound so good on that, Alan.
Stereo. Goodbye, everybody.
Alan, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you.
Okay,
We're gonna, right now.
You guys
Stereo.
See, you guys, what do I do without you? Alan, I would not do that to you. We're gonna end.
God.
How are you going to get full screen?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so Alan, I would not do that to you.
No, don't.
He can't lie, baby.
I enjoy playing that song for the last 30 years with you.
Alan,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Alan,
one of our oldest
give me-
ones for sure.
Alan, your choice. We're going to end this evening. We're way over. We're so over. We're like way over. But I don't care. Do you want us to play the tune "The Journey"? Would you take a killer solo, or "Brazilian Wind"? Would you take a killer solo?
I don't know. I don't care.
I'm going to call it "Brazilian Wind."
You call. Okay.
Okay, "Brazilian Wind."
I love Marc Antoine, by the way. I'm not jealous at all.
We know that. We know that. We know you love each other.
I love playing your song for 30 years and then not playing it on the record. It's okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, folks.
Oh, it's great. He's
A lot
great.
of love
I
in
love
this
him.
room.
He's so French. He's so French.
Okay, so this is called. I like this one because it features everyone. We're gonna blow the lights out right now. This is our finale for this evening, folks. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to play the song called "Brazilian Wind" from the new CD Sunrise, and you can pre-order it if you'd like. It's being manufactured right now, and it'll be ready on April 20th to be shipped to your home. Autographed by me, if you'd like. It's called "Brazilian Wind." It is a song I wrote before I even got the Rippingtons gig, and it's a sort of fusion-y Latin thing, featuring Ronnie Gutierrez, who says hello to everyone who could not make it tonight, and Mark Stevens, who could not make it tonight. But you can stare at Dave Kohanski as you hear the piano play.
That's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go. This is called "Brazilian Wind,"
Dave.
and we'll come back and say goodbye. So don't.
Oh, well, hey, get out of here.
Here we go. Here's "Brazilian Wind." I'm going to switch to stereo mode.
Okay, boo, come on.
We're going to listen to "Brazilian Wind," and we thank you so much for listening. Here we go.
Stereo. Yes.
Boo.
Stereo.
Oh my goodness, folks, my friends on the East Coast and beyond. I'm so sorry we went over. We had too much fun tonight. So if you fell asleep during the broadcast, it's okay. You can watch the rebroadcast on YouTube. My thanks to everyone you see on the screen. They have, if I may speak from the heart, you've made my deepest dreams come true with your talent. And I am so indebted to you, all of you. And
pleasure, man.
To Ronnie and to Mark and the guys who couldn't log on, thank you. It's like you make it all happen. I guess I don't know what to say.
The feeling is very mutual, Jeff. Of course.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah.
Can I punch in my solo at measure 36? Is that okay?
You may. Alan, we have 10 more minutes before the mastering's finalized. So.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Great solo.
Jeff.
Great solo, guys.
Yeah.
Great solo.
Woo!
Good try, everybody.
We'll get him next time.
That's the best one. I really appreciate your no quit attitude. Yeah. You play like you've never played before.
Like never.
Like never.
Never.
Oh, that's funny.
So to our listeners who might, the 10 of you who might be still listening, thank you so much for hanging in with us. We're so over. We're like a half an hour over. But let me just say this. This album is from the heart. These are true friends who are true talents, and I'm so thankful for to all of them for having the time tonight to join you and say hello, but also for I lost the number of years that they've participated in the music and added to the music. So
when was the first year, Jeff? What was the first year?
Well, I met all of you at different times, but the first year would have been 1997 for Remember Catalina.
Oh man!
Wow.
It was before that.
Yeah,
so long
before
ago.
that.
And each of you has been involved with every single album all the way through.
At least 25 years.
And we've aged very well, I think.
I think so. Come on now. Come on now.
I think so. Come on, man. Good music, good living. It's all good. Even during the pandemic, we managed to get through it.
Yes, sir.
So it's a beautiful thing.
We have some love coming your way from Bill Heller.
Thank you.
Bill.
From Jason from BC. He's saying, thanks for taking the time, guys. That's what I say, Jason. Yeah. Glad you went over. I almost missed Austin.
That's funny.
That's fine. That's cool. That's all good.
Yeah.
Svetlana.
We need volume 2. You can hear the rest of it.
Svetlana Anisimova. That is a beautiful name. we shall name a song, Svetlana. That's beautiful.
That's
well. Listen. Hey, Daniel, can you make all of our pictures equal on the screen? How'd you do that before? Like, there you go. Oh, so on behalf of the Coastal Access Band right here, we want to thank you for listening. We had a blast just reminiscing and basically effing around and looking at old footage and just having fun. But the reason why, going back to the very beginning of this thing, Alan was so kind as to say, well, thank you for calling us again. It's like, of course I would. You guys are the best. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You guys are the best at what you do. I will always call you to make music with, because these guys are the best at doing it. So I would encourage all of you listening to Google their names, find out what they've been up to, and support them any way you can. And they are all on the new CD. So we
Awesome.
I'm so excited about this. By the way, Shantae, my wife, is upstairs on her computer. She's just finishing the graphics. It's really cool. It's really cool. You saw the cover. You saw the cover. It's there in the corner there.
Yeah.
But then when you open it up, it's really cool. There's some cool stuff going on. So she's quite an artist.
Cool.
In her
I just want to make sure our names are in there proper.
Yeah, Alan Hines, Hinds.
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 Yeah.
Oh, that's
Helmut.
Air Hines.
So, by the way, folks, even though we went over for our East Coast friends, for the Asian and UK friends, we're just getting started here. So they're just have some more. So anyway, everybody, thank you so much for this extra long program that we did tonight. Thank you for tuning in and listening. You are wonderful. We love you, and we'll see you soon. And you know what? Support these guys here. Support
Thank you, Gary.
Gary Larson.
Thank you, Gary.
Yeah.
My grandfather's name is Larson.
There you go. It's meant to be.
We're related.
All right. And with that, folks, we're going to say good night. And the sunrise is coming back soon. Yes.
Congrats, Jeff. We love you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
We love you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you all back.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in to this extra long program. We had a blast, as you could tell. And we'll see you in a couple weeks. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Ciao.